Hey there, how's it going? It's your boy Jay bringing you a brand new The Daily Chelsea, bringing you the best and most important news you need to know about your favourite team in your sub box every single day, even though it's been quite a while since I've done one of these. So the first story we're going to be talking about today is actually that Antonio Conte and the board are currently going through a bit of conflict at the moment. Now, for quite a while now, Chelsea have had quite a few foreign managers go in and come out the door. The one thing they've tried to keep the same is having an English assistant coach to, help with the foreign managers, help them fit into the way that football is in England, and just have at least one English head coach that's quite high up in the, the first team hierarchy. Now, if you didn't know, Steve Holland, who is the current Chelsea assistant manager, is actually leaving to go and work with the England setup after the end of this season. But Antonio Conte has actually made it quite clear that he doesn't really want to, look at the potential English coaches that could be shortlisted to, be his second in command. And he actually apparently wants to go with Andreas Pirlo. Now, it's not a rumour that Andreas Pirlo has been involved in Chelsea quite recently. I think there was, pictures of him training. There's been quite a few pictures of him turning up and down at the training ground. And this actually now does seem to make a little bit more sense why he's been so involved in Chelsea since Antonio Conte's come to the club. And he's not just here because he's a fan. The next story is actually revolving as what's going to hopefully be a future Chelsea star, and that is Andreas Christensen. Now, the current Borussia Mönchengladbach sporting director Max Eberl was actually quoted saying that they are going to be looking for a replacement for him in very short time, because they pretty much know that Chelsea are going to want him back and he's going to be going back at the end of the season. However, he's now actually rectified his comments and actually said that they are not going to be giving up on him. So I don't know if there's been a sort of dispute between Andreas Christensen and Chelsea, or Andreas Christensen and Mönchengladbach on what's going to be happening to him after the end of the season. But it's been spoken about for quite a long time now that this is going to be Christensen's last loan, and he's either going to make it at Chelsea or leave. And him going to Gladbach wouldn't be a bad move for him. He's obviously very suited in there. He's been there for about, I think this is his second season now. He's played Champions League football with them, played at a very, very high quality, got himself in the Denmark team, and there's not much more left for him apart from to be playing for a top club. Of course, especially at his age, no player wants to be going back and forth out on loan, and it has worked for some other players, but I think for him, he's kind of at that point of his career now where he wants to be situated at a club as is his full-time club. And him going to Gladbach wouldn't be a bad move, but of course I'd love to see him at Chelsea. We've got John Terry, who is aging ever so much, and we obviously do need to get a replacement for him. It would obviously be completely free for us. We don't have to buy anyone, but what do you guys think? So the next story is a bit of old news creeping up again, and then it's actually Wayne Bridge finally speaking out about that John Terry missed handshake thing. Yeah. Now, he's actually saying that him not shaking John Terry's hand is probably one of the most famous moments of his whole career. And that's a statement considering he was actually not that bad of a player, and he did actually win quite a lot of things during his career. He's also said that sometimes when he's just walking down the street, he still gets abused for it to this day, for this one action that he took, which is not shaking John Terry's hand. And last, he did also say that there's a lot more to the story that many people don't know, but he was just happy that his team did actually win on the day, and that's pretty much it. So the last thing we're going to talk about today is the ever so prominent Romelu Lukaku. Now, everyone knows this guy's having an absolutely wonderful season so far. 21 goals he scored for Everton. Everton's now all-time top goal scorer, and he's just doing amazing things. Now, it's quite clear he is not the player he was a few seasons ago when Chelsea decided to let him go, and he has absolutely rocketed up to, almost reaching his potential, and he's still so young. And of course, he's been linked back with a move to Chelsea over the fact that, he hasn't signed a new Everton contract, and I'm not sure whether he's going to, and obviously that was a big statement that he made to not sign that contract, but apparently it wasn't to do with him wanting to leave. That wasn't the reason why he did not sign it. However, he has said he does want to create more history at the club, and he wants to push for a top 4 spot, but not with any other team, with Everton. He wants to be the driving force that gets Everton to that Champions League spot, and not just quit to join a team that's already in the Champions League. So could Lukaku, despite not signing a contract, be staying, or will he actually leave in the summer to join either Chelsea or United or any other teams looking for him? But yeah, that's going to be the end of the news today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As if you're watching this the day it comes out, I will be having a Chelsea vlog from the Man City game coming live on this channel. So this is the first to be live on this channel. Come up late for you guys tonight. Of course, subscribe, drop a like, all that good stuff. Share this around. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.